Okay, let's take a look at the basic intro to the NFL prediction program. So this is the main screen. So I'm assuming, obviously, if you're watching this, you've already completed the setup. Your licensing activity is completed. So you can see on this main screen, your licensing is down here. So it's licensed to, and of course, this is myself. There's a computer-generated code. It's 5 digits. The first number is the rev number, so we're at 1.0. And there's a couple other things on the screen, but we'll talk about those more as we discuss those particular items. What I wanted to show you here is just the main pull-down menu. So of course you can exit the program. You can launch help, and you got help screens, the full program of help to go along and accompany all the activities of the program. We have launching YouTube videos, which you're obviously watching one of them now. You can view the process flow diagram, and of course you have some information about the program. Administrative stuff, you can set up your default printer. You can pre-select reports that go to the screen or the printer. And of course you have the license verification stuff that you would have already performed if you're running a program that's licensed. You can generate reports. Now, of course, with generating report, it's always going to generate whatever report is in the system. But we'll talk more about that at another video. This analysis section says populate the model. That's under construction. Let's jump on this side. You got websites, so you have links directly to various websites. Parsing routine, NFL, regular season. Now this is the heart of the program, because once you click that, the program is going to go off and it's going to parse, meaning it's going to pull the information right off the websites. It'll analyze the web format, the HTML, pull the information and put it in a format and load it into databases. So that's where the program is going to get all the latest information about players and teams. Then of course you have the databases, and you can look at player and team databases, okay? And of course you can delete all the records in the database. Notice you're going to see some activities with the NCAA. That's also coming up for another revision, and we'll look at the college football. We have rosters. You can clean the roster. That's essentially taking the database of players and emptying it. And then, of course, you would then update your full player list, update injury lists, and you can display the roster. You can come over here and look at the schedule for 2001. I'm sorry, for 2021. And you can actually parse or update the schedule from this pull down. Weights, these are weighting factors. This is the way that you're going to give weight or more value to a particular rating. And we'll talk more about those in a future video. And then you have predictions. You can, under predictions, you could set the game week. Here you can see the main screen's got game week 6. You can go get scores. You can get point spreads. You can get team standings. And then you can look at reports based upon just player data, team data, and of course team and player data. And this one, very important, one click away, weekly auto update. It'll actually do a lot of the things I just showed you. Getting all the data, populating the databases, populating the roster, and getting all of the above, the scores, the point spreads, the team. It's going to do all of that with one click, and then you'll have a report. So this intro was just primarily to show you what the main menu and its pull downs will have for you. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at parsing data. Again, the heart of the program. Notice there's a pull down, NFL, regular season. So as you see from the front of the screen, we are in week 6. And again, you can establish that by under prediction, set game week, and of course week 6 is selected. Also on the front, it's going to say regular season data updated on a particular day, and that's important so that you know when you perform the last update. So for example, this was last updated on the 14th at 11:32 at night. Why it's important is, let's say you got the Thursday game, and then you update after the Thursday game. Now the data will obviously include that Thursday game. So you do want to know, at what time do you want to update so that you know you're dealing with the latest information. But anyway, so every time you run this update, the screen will tell you and store what date and time it was updated. So let's take a look. If you parse this 2021 regular season, note it says, did you run the analysis model for the last week? So in other words, it's just trying to tell you that once you put new information in, running a report from last week won't be as effective, right? So but we're going to say yes. And now, computer's taking its time, and it's going out and gathering the information. It's a lot of information, right? It's got to go get all the different ratings for players, and it's got to go get all the information for the team. You can see here the mouse is actually busy, showing the busy symbol, and then you're done. So regular season parsing from ESPN is complete. And once that's done, you could actually go over here to the databases, NFL. You could look at player, let's just look at player offense. A pull down will appear, and let's look at total quarterback ratings. And then here is the information that's stored in the database for this information. Okay? And of course you can sort. Let's sort by player name, or you can go pick a team. Let's say we're going to pick Chicago, and then only the quarterback in this particular case for Chicago will show up. Display all. Okay, so that's the data. That's how you're parsing information, and of course once the parsing is done, you can look at it whether you're looking at player information or team information. Okay?